Alright, hello everybody, and today we are back with another tier list video. I'm going to do one of these every single Tuesday, I think. It's going to be the tier list Tuesdays, get it? Because it works like that. So this one's going to be all Gen 1 Pokemon. So, in Mega Evolutions, I guess. It doesn't have Alolan forms or Gigantamax forms, though, which is whack, but it's okay. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get into it. So first up is going to be Bulbasaur. S tier. Bulbasaur's my favorite Gen 1 starter for sure. Actually, yeah, no, okay, Bulbasaur. I'm gonna put the entire line in S tier, and I'll put the Mega in A tier. The Mega's cool, but I don't really care about the design of it as much as like it's not as like, you know, cool to me as the original three. But those are for sure S tier for me. Charmander I'll put in B tier. Charmeleon I'll put in B tier, and then Charizard and Charizard Y I'll put in A tier, and Charizard I'll put in B tier. So I like the Charmander line. Charmander's alright, Charmeleon's okay. Charizard is cool. I have a lot more respect for it as of using it in Generation 8 with the Solar Power Gigantamax. Not even Gigantamax, just Solar Power in general is so strong. And I've been really enjoying using it, so I'm going to put it there because I think it deserves A tier. Mega Charizard Y is, in my opinion, a lot cooler than Charizard X. X is super edgy, but it's overdone in my opinion. It's extra, it's too much, so it's a bit of a yikes, but it's alright. Yeah, Charizard Y is cool. Charmeleon is a dope design to me. I almost put it in A tier, but it's just a basic like in between. It's very much so an in between of Charizard and Charmander. I didn't think it deserved A tier, so it's gonna be B tier. Moving on to Squirtle. Squirtle could be I'm gonna put Squirtle in B tier, Wartortle in A tier, and Blastoise in B tier, which is crazy. I used to always think I like Bulbasaur, then Squirtle, then I like Venusaur, then Blastoise, then Charizard. But Charizard's grown on me so much this generation, it's kind of crazy. Like, actually, it's kind of sick. Blastoise will probably grow on me if I use it some in the whenever it comes out with Pokemon Home in a couple weeks, days, this month, February. So we'll see about that. Mega Blastoise, A tier. It's sick. It's a giant cannon on its back. It's sick. It doesn't really. I don't know, it uses its cannons, but normal Blastoise shoots things out of its mouth, which is whack. Caterpie, it's kind of like... Caterpie's C tier, and so is Metapod. I mean, that seems like an obvious thing with the bugs, but like Butterfree is S tier. It's really easy to put Gen 1 Pokemon in S tier for me. It wasn't even my first generation, but the designs are just so like notable and memorable and relevant, and they're sick. So I'm gonna put Butterfree in S tier. I think it deserves it. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Weedle is gonna be D tier. Kakuna can be D tier too. So Beedrill can be C tier. I think that's fair. I think it's a fair assessment of the basic bug Pokemon. Weedle and Kakuna, I ain't about them. Beedrill I think is sick. Beedrill's a cool design. But then there's Mega Beedrill, which if we're counting that in Gen 1, it's gonna go in S tier because that thing's dope. It's sick. Actually, it's dope. So I think that's fine. Pidgey, C tier. Pidgey could potentially swing B tier. Pidgeotto is B tier. I like Pidgeotto a lot. Pidgeot, I like Pidgeotto more than Pidgeot in terms of design. But Mega Pidgeot is A tier because, like, Jesus Christ, it looks insane. Get it? Jesus, because bird Jesus. Get it? Haha. Yeah, funny. I love Mega Pidgeot. It's sick. It's also like really strong. Like, I used like Hyper Beam with it once, and it was incredible. I'm never doing that again. By the way, that screwed me over. Rattata. I so wish Alolan forms were on here. Alolan Raticate would be S tier. Rattata and Raticate are going in A tier for me. I really like Rattata and Raticate. I don't know why. Ever since I like just the fact, my first time ever seeing them was in Pokemon Ranger, I think it was. Because I played my first game was Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I don't think they were in that game. So my first time ever seeing them was in Pokemon Ranger, and I thought it was sick. It was this giant rat thing, and it was cool. So yeah, I've liked it ever since. It like has like, you know, a place in my heart, so I put it in A tier because I think it deserves it. Spearow can be D tier. Isai, that's about it. Fearow, it's not. I don't care for Fearow if I'm being honest. I actually don't like Fearow. I don't think. Yeah, it can go in D tier too. That's crazy how that works. Ekans can go in. Ekans is alright. No, it's not really. It can go in D tier as well. Arbok is sick though. I'm gonna put Arbok in B tier because I don't think it deserves any higher. But Arbok is kind of sick as a design. But everything else about it's pretty mediocre. That's usually how Gen 1 Pokemon go, though, at least most of them. Pikachu, I can't hate on it too much because it's Pikachu, but it's kind of overrated because it's the mascot, so I'm going to put it in C tier. Raichu, I would say deserves B tier, it's for sure. Raichu's pretty cool. It's really good support. If a Alolan Raichu was in here, it'd probably be A tier for me, but Raichu itself is, you know, decent. It's all right. I much like we should have a different, like another tier between C and B, but I think we're fine. Sandshrew, I'll put in B tier, along with Sandslash. Alolan Sandslash would be S tier. That's a top tier design. I don't care what anyone says. It's amazing. But Sandslash deserves B tier in my opinion. It's dope. It's a cool design. It has a good place in my heart because my second shiny in Pixelmon, by the way, but I used to play Pixelmon a lot, and my first shiny was a Trapinch, second was a Sandshrew. So yeah, I like the shiny a lot, so it's in there. Nidoran female can be C tier. Nidorina can be C tier as well. Nidoqueen can also be C tier. Nidoran male can also be C tier. Nidorino, I'll be willing to give B tier. Nidoking is A tier. Nidoking is sick. I really like using Nidoking. Nidoqueen is sort of similar to Nidoking, but it's a little more bulky and less offensive, and I like the offensive more, so I like Nidoking more. Also, the purple, my favorite color is purple, so I'm slightly biased. It's also probably why Rattata is an A tier, but you know. Clefairy, I can't hate on Clefairy either. It's dope. It's like I think it was originally the Pokemon mascot or something like that. So I'm gonna put Clefairy. I can't hate on it too much. I'm gonna put it in B tier, along with Clefable. I'm gonna put it there because I think that's a fair assessment of them. Clefable's really good. I think as a Pokemon, it's like a really good good pure fairy. I think it's always been OU forever, so it's sick. It's dope. Good Pokemon, fun to use. Really stalling and kind of annoying, but it's cool. Vulpix is A tier, and so is Ninetales. I really like Vulpix and Ninetales a lot. They're cool designs. They're good concepts. I like fire types in Gen 1 because there's not that many of them. I think that's it. No, well, okay, there's a little more. Obviously, there's Arcanine, there's Ponyta, there's Magmar, and then there's Moltres. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all a fire type. Like, it's a rare typing, and it's my favorite Gen 1 fire type, I would say. So it's sick. It's gonna go in A tier. Jigglypuff is S tier. That's not even like a joke. I love Jigglypuff. It's sick. It's great. Wigglytuff is cool as well, but I would say less cool, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. But I love Jigglypuff. It has like a cool place in my heart because like it was my favorite character in the anime, in the Gen 1 anime. It was sick when it would just sing and then, you know, color on people's faces. That's something I would do. That's something I would do. I would do that myself personally. So yeah. Zubat, A tier. Golbat, A tier as well. I love Crobat. It's one of my like top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time, if not top like 3. So I love Crobat a lot. It's sick, and these Pokemon evolve into Crobat next generation, so they have bias. Well, that's a tier list. That's the point in the tier list, I guess. Oddish, I would say. Oddish itself is. I put Charizard X in B tier. I put Charizard X in B tier, but people are gonna be so upset. But that's it. I can't help how I'm feeling it. Can I scroll down just a little bit? There we go. Gloom can go in B tier as well. And Vileplume, I'll put in A tier. I really like Vileplume. Bellossom is also like a top 10 favorite Pokemon of mine, so I would put that, like, you know, I'm biased. Paris can go in D tier. Parasect can also go in like, put it in C tier. I think that's fair. I like Parasect a lot. It was cool, like the episode in the anime. I keep referencing the anime because that's like most of my experience with some of these Pokemon because I've never used them before. But like in the anime, there was that Paris that sucked. It got like spit on and died. So then it evolved because it fake punched something or whatever. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Venomoth and Venonat first. Venonat, I'm gonna put that in B tier. I love poison types. I have a strong bias towards poison types, as you can see by these 3 poison types in D tier. I have a really strong bias towards them because like, I love the typing personally. Like, there's not a poison type I dislike. I think all of them. Venomoth, I'm gonna put in A tier. I love Venomoth a lot. I don't use it very often, but I wish I did more. I wish it was in Sword and Shield so I could use it because Tinted Lens is kind of crazy. Tinted Lens, for those who don't know, it removes the opponent's, like, if the opponent resists your move, it does double damage. So Say you're like half effective, you're now neutral. Say you're a quarter effective, you're now half. So it removes one level of resistance from the opponent, which is sick in my opinion. It's dope. It's top tier. So yeah, it's gonna go in A tier because it's fun to use and I like the design and it's cool. Yeah. Diglett. I'm gonna put Diglett in C tier along with Dugtrio. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't really care for them very much at all. The Alolan forms I might put in the same tier because I don't like them either. So yikes. Meowth is gonna go in A tier. Persian could go in B tier. I like Persian a lot, but Meowth is just like that dude, you know, in the anime and stuff. Like once again referencing the anime, but hey, this is an overall tier list. It's not specifically from the games, so yeah. Psyduck. Psyduck, I'm gonna put in C tier. Actually, no, Psyduck I'm gonna put in B tier. I like Psyduck a lot. Golduck, S tier. I love Golduck a lot. This is a reference to Pixelmon again. When I was 12, I think it was, or 13. I played Pixelmon a lot. That was all I played and all I did with my life was I played Pixelmon. And back then, you could catch the boss Pokemon, which were really big colored versions with colored names and stuff. And they dropped really rare items. You weren't supposed to catch them because they were super high level. But I caught a boss Golduck, and it was huge. It was the size of a house, and it has a special place in my heart because of that. So yeah, it's gonna go in S tier. Mankey, I'm gonna put in B tier, and Primeape I'm gonna put in A tier. I love Primeape. It's sick. It's actually dope. I use it a decent amount, if I'm being honest. I wish it was in Sword and Shield, because I have this one I like using in, I guess it was in Gen 7 singles, Gen 6 singles. It was a Scarfed Primeape. It was sick. It was really strong. I like it a lot. It's dope. I don't think it would have very much use. Does it get Defiant? It might get Defiant. I don't know if it would get use in VGC though, which is what I'm doing mostly entirely now. I used to do singles, not anymore. Growlithe, I'll put that in B tier. It's okay. I'm gonna put Arcanine in B tier as well. I just don't like them as much as Ninetales and stuff. I really did put Charizard X in B tier and Wigglytuff in A tier. People are gonna stab me. Poliwag. Okay, honestly, I think Poliwag and Poliwrath are A tier, but Poliwhirl, I don't like the pose it's in right now, so it lost some points for me. But I like these two a lot. I love Poliwrath. I mean, okay, that's also a reference to Pixelmon. So I had the Golduck on that server. It was a public server I was playing on. And for those who don't know, Pixelmon is Minecraft and Pokemon put together. It's sick. But I had that Golduck, and the first one I caught before the Golduck was Poliwrath, which was cool because using the Poliwrath, I was able to get a Poliwag, which wasn't actually available in the game because it was bugged and wasn't spawning. So I was one of the only people with a Poliwag, so I thought it was cool. And yeah, I had this Poliwrath. It was sick. Abra, I'll put Abra in C tier. I don't care much for Abra or Kadabra, but Alakazam I'm going to put in A tier because it's Alakazam and it's dope. It's really good, and it's really strong, and it's really fun to use, and it's really a decent design. It has spoons, you know? Mega Alakazam, I just made the point in spoons. I don't like Mega Alakazam's design or using it. I know it's really, really broken, which is kind of why I don't like using it, but yeah, I'm going to put that in B tier. Machop. Dude, we have so much more to go through. I gotta speed up. Okay, Machop. I'm just gonna power through some of these. Machop, C tier. Machoke, C tier. Machamp, A tier. Machamp is dope. Has 4 arms. That's 4 times as cool as everyone else. That's not how that works. Bellossom, that's not Bellossom. Bellsprout is B tier because no, I'm gonna put Bellsprout in C tier. Yeah, I don't care about Bellsprout. Weepinbell, D tier. That thing looks ugly. It's ugly. Victreebel, I want to put it in S tier. I'm going to put it in S tier. I love Victreebel. It's sick. I really like Victreebel a lot. I like poison types. Like I said, I'm biased towards them, so it's going to go up there. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Tentacool, B tier. Tentacool, C tier. Tentacruel. They're on my phone. Literally doesn't go off all day. It's like, it must be like a time in Japan when all the news comes out. Whoa, wait. So like Sarah retweets and stuff. Okay, so Tentacruel is sick. I love Tentacruel. Top tier Pokemon. It's easily one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon as seen by S tier. Geodude can go in C tier. Graveler can go in B tier. Golem, A tier. Actually, Graveler can go in C tier too. Golem is A tier. Golem is sick. It's great. I'm only gonna go in depth in like the A and S tier ones because most, or like ones that are notable, like final level Pokemon. Golem is sick. I like Golem a lot. I like a low Golem, I would say a little bit more. But I've always wanted to use Golem like competitively, and I never got around to it because now it's not in the game anymore. But I do want to use it one day, so hopefully it gets added in one of the DLCs. We'll see. Ponyta, Galarian Ponyta would be S tier, but normal Ponyta could be B tier, along with Rapidash. I ain't really about it. They're cool. I used one when I played through Let's Go. I used a shiny Rapidash. Their shiny would get like extra points, but this isn't really about shiny. Shinies are like a different tier list, so I might do that in the future. Slowpoke is B tier, I would say. Slowbro and Mega Slowbro are A tier. They're cool. I like them a lot. They're really unique designs, like really cool. And I think the Galarian forms are going to be dope. The Galarian Poison Psychic probably one is going to be sick. I can't wait for that. Magnemite. And, okay, they're going to go A tier. Magnemite and Magneton, because I like Magnezone. It's also like top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. But these two aren't that, so they're going to go in A tier. Farfetch'd, I'm going to give that... I can't warrant A tier. I'm going to put it in B tier. It's cool. Doduo, I'll put in C tier. Dodrio, I'm going to put in A tier. I love Dodrio a lot. It's cool. I think I used it my first time ever playing a Gen 1 game, so I have bias. It's sick. Seal is C tier, and so is... Actually, no, I'm going to put Seal in B tier, and Dugong in... Wait. Seal in B tier, and Dugong in C tier, because, yeah. I like the Seal a little bit more, not going to lie. Design. Grimer can go B tier, and Muck is going to get S tier. Let's go. Muck is sick. It's a cool design. Poison type bias. Strong. I like using Assault Vest Muck a lot. It's cool. Shelter. B tier. Cloyster. A tier. Skill and Cloyster. Need I say that? Need I say more? Yeah. Ghastly. Ghastly's. Okay, this entire line. You know what? A tier. A tier. S tier. S tier. Who doesn't like Gengar? It's Gengar. It's sick. Mega Gengar is dope, dude. It's crazy. Like, actually, though, this is one of the best Mega designs, like, I'd say, in general. My favorite's Lopunny, but this is easily, like, probably top 2 for me. This is, like, number 2. Onix is cool, but it's so disappointing. I'm gonna put it in C tier. The attack stat sucks. Drowsy? No. Hypno? No. Krabby? B tier. Kingler? S tier, dude. I love Kingler. It's sick. I actually love Kingler. Like, it hits really hard. It's underrated. It has Gigantamax form. The Gigantamax form kind of sucks, so... I mean, it's a cool... Actually, it's a really good form of speed control, because it lowers his opponent's speed by 2 stages, I think? So it's actually not bad. That might be good. Okay. Anyway, Voltorb can go C tier, and I'll put Electrode in B tier. I like Electrode a lot. It's cool. It was cool in Gen 2 games. I always caught all the ones from the power plant. It was pretty sick. Right? They're the Team Rocket base or whatever. Execute, C tier. Executor, A tier. Yeah, Palm Tree's pretty cool. Cubone, I'm gonna put in B tier along with Marowak. If a Alolan Marowak was here, it'd probably be S tier. It's a sick design. It's Ghost Fire. You can't really hate it on it. It's dope. Hitmonlee, I'm gonna put in B tier. Hitmonchan, I'm gonna put in A tier. I always choose Hitmonchan. I like the elemental punches more than Mega Kick, so I'll take Hitmonchan. Granted, in Gen 1 they were all special, so they weren't very good if they were even in the game. I think they were, because Alakazam, I think, used them. Lickitung, S tier, my dude. S tier. That's a top tier Pokemon. If you don't like it, why not? It's sick. Look at it. It's Lickitung, you know? Coughing, you can go B tier, but Wheezing is up there with my dude Muck in S tier. I love Wheezing. I like Wheezing a lot. Like, Arbok is down here, but these two are sick. I love them. There's so many poison types in Gen 1. Jesus Christ, there's so many. There's so many. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, straight up, get up there, dude. Rhydon is it's sick. It's so cool. Rhyperior is cool. I like Rhydon more as a design, personally. Using it is a little bit, it's bulkier, I think, but it doesn't hit nearly as hard, so it's not as cool. Actually, is it even bulkier? I know, I think Rhydon and Rhyperior have the same base stat total, or 10 points off or whatever, so they're super similar. Chansey can go in C tier. I got too many shinies of these in Let's Go, and I was livid, so I didn't like it. Tangela can go in B tier. It's alright. Kangaskhan is B tier, and so is Mega Kangaskhan. They're cool, but I'm not they're not super notable to me, so I don't really care for them. Horsey is A tier, and so is Seadra. They're sick. Kinger's better, obviously, but like these two are dope designs. They're really, I like seahorses, and they're kind of like rarer Gen 1 Pokemon, I think. I don't really know. I never played these Gen 1 games like super hardcore, so I don't remember ever like finding them, but they're cool. I like the designs. Goldeen is just gonna, you know, they're just gonna stay down there. No one really cares about them. If you do, I'm sorry, but I don't. So, Staryu can go in B tier. It's a B tier Pokemon. Starmie is A tier. I'm not gonna really warrant S tier for that, but it's cool. Mr. Mime. I'm conflicted. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's like a nice middle of the road to me. I don't like love it, but I really don't hate it either, like a lot of people do. I think it's cool. I put Chansey in C tier. I can't warrant putting this above Chansey or Pidgeot. Yeah, it's gonna stay down there. Scyther? You already know though. It's S tier. Scyther's sick. Dude, Gen 1 has some good Pokemon. I see why people are Gen 1ers now. Scyther's dope. You can't really hit on Scyther. It's sick design. Scizor is, in my opinion, cooler. My thumb, Jesus Christ, I just popped it. Scizor's dope, but Scyther is still really cool. I like Scyther a lot. It can't fly, but it's okay. Jinx can go in the C tier. It sucks. Electabuzz, A tier. Magmar, also A tier. Magmar's like a fire dancer, dude. Look at the little fluffy arm things. They're dope. Pinsir? Pinsir I'll give A tier. No, I'll give B tier too. I'll give B tier to Pinsir. It's okay. Mega Pinsir. I don't know why Megas are considered here, but not Alolan forms. But Mega Pinsir's S tier. It's sick. Look at it. Look, dude, the Megas have such an advantage. They do. I guess not really. Never mind. Charizard X. Tauros. I don't really like Tauros. I'm honestly gonna put Tauros in D tier. I'm good. I'll pass. I ain't about it. Magikarp is too notable to be below B tier, but it's not super cool. Gyarados is an S tier Pokemon. It's amazing. It's been amazing since Generation 1. It's a good Pokemon. It's really strong. It's really insane. And also, look at the design. It's incredible. Mega Gyarados can go in A tier. I don't really like... Actually, I'm going to put that... I don't really like Mega Gyarados' design. I don't like Shrimp. And, yeah. Lapras can go in B tier. I'm not going to put it below that. Once again, like the last tier list, most things are in B tier. Actually, there's more A tiers. I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Ditto is an S tier Pokemon because it's every Pokemon, so you can't really hate on it. Yeah. Eevee. My favorite Pokemon's a Glaceon, so without Eevee, I wouldn't have Glaceon. Vaporeon, I'm gonna put in S tier as well, but Jolteon is gonna be A tier, and Flareon's gonna be C tier. I don't like Flareon. I'm good. Porygon, I'll put that in A tier. No, I'll put that in B tier. Porygon's cool, but its evolutions are better, and those take a couple generations to come out. So, Ammonite. Am I gonna get sued if I don't put him in the S tier? It's Lord Helix. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in B tier. Amistar, also B tier, I would say. They're okay. I like Kabutops a lot more. Kabuto, I'm gonna put in like A tier, and Kabutops, I'm gonna put in like S tier because like it's same reason aside. They're kind of, it just looks cool. It's like they're kind of similar. They have the side like sword hands, you know. Aerodactyl can go in B tier. I've never cared for Aerodactyl. Mega Aerodactyl's sick. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I think that's warranted. Snorlax is an S tier Pokemon. I don't care what anyone says. I love Snorlax. I love the design. I love using it. I love how bulky it is. It's cool at Trick Room teams. Gigantamax is incredible. So yeah, Snorlax S tier Pokemon. I love it a lot. I would almost say, like, if I had to reorder this area up here, I would put like these Pokemon like over here. If I'm being honest, like kind of like this, maybe like this, and like if I had to reorder this area specifically, I would put it like this. Yeah, I would say these are my top 5 Gen 1 Pokemon right here. 2 of them are poison types. But yeah, I would say these are my top 5. The other ones are cool. They're good for sure. I like them a lot. If there was a tier like between A and S, they would all be in that one instead, and these would be the only S ones, I would say. But no, Bulbasaur would be up there too for S tier. Yeah. Birds, Articuno, S tier, favorite bird. Zapdos, A tier, second favorite bird. Moltres, B tier, third favorite bird. Wow, Uno, Dos, Trace. I've got that joke a million times in my Pixelmon comment section. Oh, I'm not mad, by the way. That's just, yeah, I got that joke. I said my favorite one was Articuno, and second was Zapdos, and then third was Moltres, and like everyone's like, "Huh, I get it, Uno Dos Trace," and I'm like, that wasn't what I was saying. But yeah, I wouldn't put Moltres any lower, and I wouldn't put anyone any higher. So, well, obviously Articuno's S tier. So, I love Articuno though. It's like a sick design. I love the design as a concept in general. Ice flying sucks, but Galarian Articuno. Yeah, it might be very good. I hope so. Dratini is like A tier, and so is Dragonair. And Dragonite's like B tier. I don't care much for Dragonite. I might like it more when it comes out in Sword and Shield because of multi-scale plus like weakness policy. I think it is gonna be like really good with like max airstream. It's gonna be sick. So Dragonite B tier for now. Might move up later. Dratini, I have a lot of good memories of like hunting Dratini and stuff. So yeah. Mewtwo, I'm sorry, I can't not put it in S tier. Mega Mewtwo X can go in B tier, and Y can go in A tier. I think that's a fair assessment of my opinion on those Pokemon. Mewtwo is sick. Like, S tier, I can't warrant putting it any lower. Mew, also S tier. I have so many S tiers. I like Gen 1, I guess. Okay, I guess there's more everything else besides S tier, except for D tier, which D tier just sucks, so. But yeah, this is my tier list, so I will leave a link to this tier list in the description, so you could do that. And if you do it, link it to me in my Discord. Like take a picture, like a screenshot of it, and put it in my Discord because I like seeing people's tier lists. I like judging them on stream too. I did that before for a couple people because some people have whack opinions. Just saying. But yeah, this is my tier list for Gen 1 Pokemon. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Comments are like all that stuff, and I will see you all next time.